Hi there. I'm Terces, and I'd like to welcome you to the Unreasonably Grateful podcast. I feel like I'm in a professional recording booth with this plain white wall behind me. I'm actually sitting in a one of the modular home that's here on the farm. It's an older home, and currently it has a couple of people living in it that will soon be moving into the original farmhouse that we're in the process of remodeling. And Matthew and I move onto the farm tomorrow into our camper. And then eventually we'll move into this home and at some point do a remodel of it. It'll be a rental. And then at some point when we get ready to start building a home, this will be a rental. So anyway, welcome to my white wall. I want to thank you for being here again. I'm always surprised during the week when someone shares with me that I've been following you for a long time, Terces, and I listen to your podcast. And I just want you to know I'm always grateful wherever I hear that. And I appreciate you being here, whether you're new or been with me for a while. And just grateful for sharing this journey with you. A reminder, I'm simply sharing stories from my life, little bits of wisdom that I've gleaned over these 38 years of recovery from 20 years of dealing with the addiction of an eating disorder. And it's my hope that in sharing my story, you'll glean something that'll make a difference for you, ease you along on your journey, help you see something that perhaps you hadn't seen in just that way before, and it gives you a little bit more freedom to heal and to become who you were created to be. So again, thank you for being here. So last week I finished up a series where I was reading stories from my recently published book last year, Unreasonably Grateful, Living in Grace by Choice. And I want to start a little mini series on love. And mostly the inspiration for this is coming from the sessions that I've been having with people. So a reminder that on Tuesdays, you can sign up for half-hour sessions on a donation basis. And really, again, it's not like I have your answer. It's just some people don't have an elder or somebody who can listen to them and reflect back just how amazing they are. And I've actually loved doing it. I love getting to know those of you who sign up for those sessions on a little bit more personal level. And grateful for that. So if you're interested, you can sign up on tercesenglehart.com. So this series is on love. And tonight what I want to talk about is letting love in. So many of you may have heard me say before that you can't experience love if you're not being loving. In other words, if I'm irritated or upset, and Matthew comes in and he's being uber loving, I don't experience love. I experience irritation. Like, what are you being loving for now? Something like that. So remember that if you're wanting to experience more love, it starts with you being loving. If you're being defensive, argumentative, if you're living in some state of fear or frustration, some wound or trauma has been activated, no matter how loving the other person may be, you won't experience that love. It'll be coming to you through this filter of whatever you have or whatever has grasped your attention. Because it may not be that you're consciously attending to what you're committed to, but you may be triggered. And thus, in some episode of the past, which is what it usually is, and or some fear of the future, and you can't actually experience the love. So, how you let love in is you actually work on being more loving. Now, how do you do that when you're activated? First thing is recognize that this is a similar situation from the past, earlier, similar, that it's probably got nothing to do with what's going on right now in this here and now moment. And then see if you can't take responsibility for what's captivated your attention. And one of the ways that I do that is I converse with it. And I ask, okay, why are you here? What are you wanting me to see? What are you wanting me to say? What do you need? Even who are you? What aspect of you is it that's feeling reactivated? And sometimes when you can name it, when you can give it a name, what is this? It's like envy, it's anger, it's frustration, whatever it might be. Name it. Then you can kind of sit down with it and learn from it. And then let go. Acknowledge it, appreciate it. Even if it's uncomfortable, it's somehow serving you. And see if you can't even get to the place where you're grateful for it. And you can thank it for showing up and helping you see perhaps a blind spot that you had. And when you can do that, then you'll actually be more available, more open to let love in. And when you let love in, when you can come from and be more loving, you'll actually be able to receive some of the love that's out there wanting to express its gratitude or grace or appreciation for you. So this week, take that on. When you recognize you're in the place where you want more love, then be more loving. And if you're activated or triggered or in some earlier similar incident from the past, see if you can't sit with it, converse with it, get to know it, ask questions. And then when you're ready, let go. Okay? And I'll see you next week. Thank you so much.